Hey, everybody. Technical difficulties. Maybe? I don't know. According to YouTube, my stream quality is poor at the moment. So we'll find out what happens. I think I was messing with something. No, we're good. Okay. Hey, I'm here. I was messing with stuff. I'm gonna reset that. Yeah. Oh wait, actually this makes sense, because the chat's right there. So it does make sense if I'm looking that way when I'm reading chat, I guess. Hi! I'm being great at setting up the stream. How's everyone doing? Hey Eben, hey Jeroen, hey Olaf, hey Jody Oliver, hey Elephant Puppet, hey April, hey Poison, hey Jamie I should say, and hey Olaf. Again, you're sick. That sucks. Yeah. Someone else is also sick. If you hear background, if it sounds like someone's dying in the background downstairs, that would be my mom, who I think has the same sickness that I got last week. So God bless her, because that wasn't fun. I was so sick last week. It was, whew, I mean I must have lost weight, because I threw up about 3 days worth of food, and then I didn't eat for 2 days. So good stuff. Hey Niels. Anyway, we're gonna do some fun stuff. Oh my, am I supposed to behave now, Goron? That's up to you. I'm not gonna dictate what you're doing. But we are going to be building some things today. Specifically, there's one thing I want to build, and I was gonna already put it on my second screen, but then I noticed all the YouTube errors and things, so let's hope that that's not a thing. But yeah, you can see some things in the background. That wasn't there last stream. So last stream we did the netting of the fox aviary. Actually, I should say the last 2 streams, because it took us 2 streams to do that. Quite the intensive process, but the tutorial ended up pretty good. People found it useful, so that was all great stuff. Right after the stream, we already discussed, I think during the stream, that I had been working on some background buildings, and I was getting in the mood to do some more. Well, as you look around, you can see a bunch. So after the stream ended, I built these. It's the same building 3 times, so I built one of them and I copied them all over the place. But the next Beekse Bergen will be on Xbox. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you can load... I don't think you'll be able to load the Beekse Bergen on the Xbox. What Jeroen's mentioning, of course, is that Planet Zoo has today been teased, finally officially been teased to release on consoles. So, yeah. Even if you don't leave Goron crying, questioning the stream, or crying with laughter, I will consider it a disappointment. Hey, T-Rex. Yeah, this building, I already had a placeholder for it, which was just 3 white boxes. But now we've got the actual building that's supposed to be over here. With pretty decent detail. I'm pretty happy with it. It's got some really odd balconies. Like, this is a really ugly building, right? Like, I didn't design it. I just built it. It's a thing from real life. I don't know how many people know this, actually. Like, I talked about it on Twitter a little bit, and someone did remember. So people who've been following Keypark for a long time already might know. But we actually are building Keypark in a real-life location. This Keypark is actually a thing. It's the Levende Keypark in Eindhoven. So I'm actually going around Google Street View and picking out some cool buildings from that area to put in their actual places, mostly. I'm taking some creative liberties here and there, especially with the stuff that's going to be further away. Like, I'm not going to keep making generic rows of houses. Like, I'll just make a couple of variations and put them all over the place. But as for the suburb next to the zoo, though, yeah, I didn't build those houses as they appear in real life. To some extent. Like, in real life there's a lot more variation because everyone wants to be special and have their own little front door. The light one. Hey there, Goron. Hi. Welcome. So yeah, I just copy pasted the same house everywhere. The only variations that I have is that we've got like a couple of different whatchamacallits attic things. It really cements the Dutchness very nicely. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a slightly more well-off neighborhood, I guess, because you've got the separate houses. But it's what there is in real life. I love the houses, though. Thank you. Yes, I'm really happy with how they turned out. They were a lot of fun to build. And yeah, it was also really fun to figure out, because I was using Street View, of course, which was really fun. For some reason, I think it's either this house or this house is blurred out on Street View, which is really funny. I don't know why it would be like, no, people aren't allowed to see my house, they'll rob me or something. I don't know. But what's of course even more interesting is that when you're looking at a house for Street View, well, you're on the street, so all you can see is the front. So I was actually like, what am I going to do for the back of the house? And then I found actually a listing of one of these houses on, like, it was for sale. So of course the website trying to sell the house had pictures of the entire house, so including the backyard. So that's how I was able to also accurately recreate the back of the house, which I thought was really funny that I went through that effort. But yeah, that was really fun to build. And then we also got the two kind of taller buildings in the background. This one back here is a big apartment complex. It's actually above a supermarket. So I didn't build that, of course, because you're not going to see any of that. You're only going to see the tower part that sticks out, because there's going to be houses and trees and everything like that in front. And then this one over here is actually, I think, the tallest building in all of Eindhoven. And it had a name. It had a really cool name. And now I want to look it up again because it was a cool name. Eindhoven tallest. Wait, let's search it in Dutch. It's called... Okay, no. It's not the tallest one anymore. The West Point Tower is the tallest one. And then very recently a new tower got built. It's the Bunker Tower. It's 106 meters. And this one over here is called Porthos. Porthos is 101 meters tall. So it's built to scale. It should actually be more so over here-ish, location-wise. But I had to change that because, as you can see right now, we can see through it because the windows are disappearing. So basically I put it exactly in the spot where, as long as you're within the boundaries of the zoo, the building will show up as it should. which especially matters at night, of course, because at night is when you really get to see all the windows disappear as you get over here. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Is that near the center? No, that Porthos is kind of in the north of the city, at Woensel Winkelcentrum, the shopping center. It was built there. And this building, you can see I turned off some of the windows on this building. I need to do that for all of the other buildings still, to make it look more realistic. But yeah, so far so good, I would say. So, hey, cool zoo, thank you. Woensdag West. The nice neighborhood, and then the one that has bootleg Matidi in the middle of it. Yeah. That needs to be cleaned up still. That's still from when I moved it around. It also, I think this is just a grassy field that I need to fix. Wait, hold on a second. So yeah, that is pretty much the progress since the last episode. So today, the main goal of today's stream is to build this boy over here. So the building that should be over there, and I think we are going to have to move it a little bit to make it appear properly in the zoo, but we'll see about that when we get to it. Let me quickly just go to Google Maps and look it up. Let's not do that on screen. I mean, I've taken precautions to make sure that I don't dox myself again, but I'm really bad at that, so let's do as much Google Maps stuff off screen as possible. So today we are going to be building, oh, here you can see it leaving the Keypark. Again, definitely I'm very dumb sometimes. Let's go over here, because as we turn around, we see trees. Yeah, that is something, actually. Like, I'm showing this now as like, oh, look, we've got that big building over there. But actually, if you're on ground level in the zoo, over here it slightly sticks out, maybe? But as you walk around areas like this is why I put down all these trees, because I wanted to see how much of this building you could actually see. Like, if you go on this elevation bit, it can kind of, like, it peaks right above the tree line every now and then. But other than that, the trees cover it up most of the time. So we don't have to put in the biggest amount of detail here. Because it's barely visible. But it'll be nice to include this. But yeah, building this boy, yes, this is a very boyish building for reasons. Dumb sometimes, yes. I mean, to be fair, in hindsight, it was really dumb building Keypark here, because I don't live here anymore now. So I can, the bus is on the workshop already. Just look for like Bravo bus or Dutch bus or whatever. This building, I live like almost next to. Like, I live really close by that building. So in hindsight, maybe it wasn't the best idea to build a zoo in what's essentially like a stone's throw from my house and put that on the internet. But now it's fine. I don't live there anymore. Like, it's safe. It's safe. Yeah, so we can't see the thing that we're building because there's trees in the way. But we're building this today, is the plan. So it's a really interesting building, right? You've got the things at the top that stick out. I don't know what their purpose is, but they look cool. Stop talking to yourself, please. I'll try. I'll try. But yeah, we got the cool building. This is an old Phillips building. I think, is it called the... No. Let's see. This is not the one that I'm talking about. There's a different... This one. So let's open up some pictures of it. And that's a very helpful picture. So we only really need the top bit because it barely sticks out as is. So we basically just need a couple of reference photos. Like, this is a really helpful one, I think. I just need to know like how both sides of it look. It looks so straight, but it has that little bit. What is this building shape like? This is very confusing. Let's go into Google Earth. Not to be confused with Google Fire, Google Air, and Google Water. Where are we? I'm lost. I think we need to be here. No? Wait. Yes. Strijp S. Achtste barrière. Dutch words. It should be over here. Is this it? No. Where is the building? Is this it? There's no way they took it down, right? Map data 2024. Is it gone? Did they just did they deleted it? Wait, am I opening? I'm afraid at where Google Earth is about to open. I need a hi. How are you doing? I don't know what happens when you open Google Earth. Okay, it does not show your location. Good. I was afraid there for a second. Just give me a second. I will find Eindhoven. Where is it? Eindhoven. Oh wow, I was way off. Okay. We're back. Hi. I'm like the thing from... What's his name in English? Swiper. Swiper, no doxing. Alright. We need to be here. Yeah, here it's still there. Wait. So that's 2023. So it's gone. They did delete it. Or am I just looking at the wrong spot? I'm looking at the same spot, right? Yeah. I just can't believe that it's gone. Oh wait, no, I am looking at the wrong spot. It's over here. Alright, there we go. I'm just stupid. Hello, thank you for being my background noise again. Alright, so, is this zoo a recreation? No. But we are recreating a real life area that we put a zoo into. So if you look at this is basically Leven de Keypark. That is where we built Keypark. So Keypark is kind of within the confines of this area. Like up until that diagonal line over there. Or even less actually, because this is that diagonal line. Over there. Yep. So it would actually kind of make sense to fill out the diagonal, but whatever. I'm not changing the layout again. We've done enough changes as is. So, let's figure out the shape. Now, on my computer, Google Maps still does the weird thing, where if I do measure distance, it doesn't show anything, like no lines or anything. So, it's actually good that we have Google Earth here, because that will help tremendously. Because we want to make a polygon. Let's make a polygon. And 1, 2, boop, 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 boop. So that's a rough shape of the tippity top of the building. And now we need to figure out how we're going to make that shape in Planet Zoo. Why is it not opening? So yeah, we can use some of those pictures that we got to kind of figure out what kind of materials do we want to use for this. That's a very nice picture. So I'm thinking we'll just use some kind of like, I'm thinking limestone would be a pretty good material for this. Like so. I feel like that. It's like concrete, but not quite, you know? I'm doing the same, but with buildings from Bakel. If you make any Dutch road signs, please put them on the workshop. Yeah, probably will make some Dutch road signs eventually. Oh, Turns out I don't have that enabled. Alright, how big is this thing? If we look at as a line from here to there, ish, 6 meters. I'll take it. We'll make that 6 meters as well. Oh, here's a little quick trick. If you have Z-fighting walls, did you know that you can turn around one of the walls, and now you no longer have Z-fighting walls? Hey. Not sure if that's something that warrants a quick tricks tutorial, really, because it's so simple. But I feel like not a lot of people would know something like that. It's actually really interesting. It's really interesting that they made it that way, but I feel like it's something that they did on purpose. So you can tell that in real life, this is like... Yeah, Eben, I know that's also a thing. But we're building on the grid, man. Let's keep things on the grid. So in real life, you can see that this building has like... It's built out of a lot of like rectangles. But it's gonna be so far away that it's like, eh, you know? If you know what I mean. I'm very good at words today. But it feels like it's kind of redundant to make all those small squares. If it's going to be so far away, you're not going to see any of that. So now the question is it actually smaller on this side than on that side? Or is my mind playing tricks on me? Is it just Google being weird? I'm going to say that it is actually smaller on one side than the other. It doesn't seem impossible. Sorry, Mr. Grid. Yeah, leave me be. Alright, so we need to go 72 meters with that away. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20, 40, 60, plus 12 is 72. And then we need this on that side, and that needs to be 1 meter more. So let's do that. And then it needs to be centered, of course, so we'll use free build to go to mini grid mode. And I think that's how that works. Oh. I think that's 1/2 meter. Uh-oh. That messed up the grid. Like a lot. Wait. This isn't 1 meter, right? Okay. I need something that's 1/2 meter so I can actually figure out what's happening here. Yeah, that's 1/2 meter. Is this not on... Uh-oh. Are these on like the outer thing? No, they're not. Alright, I don't know what's up with that, but this should be good. So the reason I'm being like all... I want to keep it all in one group as much as possible, since these are gridded pieces. That's a little bit more difficult to accomplish, because you can't group them up later. So we need to kind of stay within the group if I want to keep it grouped up with the gridded pieces. And the reason I want to use gridded pieces is I feel like they don't disappear as fast, generally. So that's convenient for us. Anyway, one side is 48 meters, so that's... Why are you like this game? So let's make it 48 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 24, 48, and now we'll turn off the grid. Now we're going gridless. Actually, not yet. Not yet. Almost. Let's move this to this side. Which is 24 meters. So that should be... Yeah, that's actually exactly half of this. That's interesting. It's almost as if they thought about that. So. And now the last thing we need to know is distance from between these two, which is 16. So that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 macaroons. I think that's not centered. This thing really messed up the grid. I'm pretty sure. Because... yeah, it's like half a grid. It's being like half a grid thing. Well, it should be like on the grid. That's very frustrating. You're frustrating. How was your Beekse Bergen visit on Saturday? Lovely. I had a great day. I met a few people, including you. Yeah, no, it was so much fun. I met this older man who was there on his own. And I struck up a conversation. So it was like, I don't know, the rhino was out and it was cool, and a kid was playing in a puddle, which was funny. So I was like, don't need animals to have fun. Puddle is just as much fun. And I don't know, I mean, when you're in a zoo, good chance you're walking in, like, if you're walking in the same direction as someone, you're gonna stick around them for a while. So me and this man just kept talking, and I think we basically lapped half the zoo together. Did a lap of like half the zoo together. And it was just, it was lovely. He was a very vital old man, as in like very healthy. Like he basically lived in Tilburg, which is the big city next to the Beekse Bergen. And he would walk from his home to the Beekse Bergen, which is like 4 kilometers. And I don't think he was a very lonely old man necessarily either. He kept talking about his granddaughters and how they have all sorts of things planned together. Like they were going skydiving soon. You know, I was like, oh wow, this man's going skydiving. It's too exciting even for me. Like first they were going indoor skydiving, but soon they were gonna actually jump out of a helicopter or something. So very cool old man. It's been ages since you visited Beekse Bergen. Well, I feel like it sounds like it's right around time. Indoor skydiving is fun. There's actually, I don't know if that's on my channel still. I don't know if it's unlisted or not, but I have gone indoor skydiving once. Actually, believe it or not. I was not very good at it, that you would probably believe. Okay, something's wrong here. Because our thing is not lined up. So what is exactly the problem here? In fact, the problem is that one's 1 meter longer than this one. But did you see the baby elephants? Yes, very much so. It's they were playing a bit. 6 by 4. Wait, did I miscount something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. It's just the angles that are off. We need to go back to this, because Wait, to this. Because basically this should be in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And you can see that it's not, so it actually needs to be more this way. I need a... Wait, we just need a... Get something in the center of this. Oh, why is it not... It's not being very helpful, the game, right now. I'll say that much. And I also know that I don't need to be this precise, because it's going to be so far away. And we're only going to be building one side of the building anyway, so I don't know why I was flipping it over just now. Actually. That's a very good point that I just made there myself. So let's just keep it what it is. Because this slight change in angle no one's really gonna notice. But I'm gonna notice. That's always the issue. That's the issue with perfectionism right there. Your short side is too short. Wait, this one's 6. And this one's... Wait, is this one 8? This should be 7. Oh, well that explains it. Well then there was nothing wrong. Wait. Goes back to the thing that he said he didn't need. But now I want to... Now I want to know for sure. Because yeah, this one is 1 meter too big. It should be like that. It's fine. Because supposedly that is still 1 meter longer than that, yeah. This is how it should be. And that's kind of whatever. Alright. Awesome. Actually, let's do this. So, how was everyone's weekend? I went to the Beeksberg and we got that part already covered. Just to get some measurements done, basically. I mean, you all saw the latest episode of Building the Beeksberg, hopefully, in which I basically just did a bunch of measuring. I measured up in preparation for the new elephant area. I measured up... you are not allowed to stop the stream until I finish building Snack-a-till. Nice. I'm glad, but we will finish stream whenever I need to go walk the dog. As per usual. So, how tall do you reckon that is? If we take this into paint.net. Right here. And we say that this... Let's get a nice brush. Okay, that's a bit big. Where's my color wheel? I just deleted the color wheel, didn't I? Whoops. How do I get that back again? Oh yeah, button. There you go. Goodbye. Alright, so say this is 3 meters, because it's like 1 floor, right? So we do that. And then we copy that. So we got 6 meters. And whoops. Alright, so it's 6 and a bit. So can we call that 8? Let's call it 8. Call it an even 8. It's more like 7.5, I think. But have you heard we are getting Planet Zoo console this summer? I didn't hear about the summer part yet, but do you know that at the mention of a pet that you have to show a picture of said pet? It's called the pet text. Wait, did I talk about my dog? When did I talk about my dog? Oh, I mentioned walking the dog. Alright. I actually have been trying to find a picture of him. It's being slow. I've been trying to find a picture of him for different reasons, but I couldn't. Because I mentioned my dog to someone else today. But I have to scroll past like a bajillion pictures of the Light Safari. Okay, this is not the most charming picture of him, but here he is. He was a bit wet because of rain. But yeah, when I search, like, I know in Google Photos you can like search for dog, and it will give you pictures of dogs, but it just gives me skunks and an armadillo. So not the most useful feature. Alright, let's do a nice like something like that. Fix the Z fighting. Alright, so that's the tip of the building. Oh my god, we really need to go to that zoo together. It's great. I mean, if you ever want to go to Wildlands, like it's pretty close to it. So, Goran has pet skunks confirmed. I wish. I wish. Alright, so let's do this. I want to get limestone. I'm gonna get some more limestone and add it to the Goron lore. Oh my god, I have lore? That's amazing. Long time no see, indeed. I drink blood now. I'm a vampire. No. For some reason, last week when I was sick, my brain was like, you know what I need? More sugar. So I bought some strawberry, like lemonade stuff to put in my drink. Is this gridded? It's not. It's great. This feels like the right piece to use for this for some reason. Or plaster. I think we should just use plaster. Oh my god, here we go again with the blood cult. What? I think I might need more info on this blood cult. I was not familiar with the blood cult. Why is it not aligned? There we go. Let's go. Oh, that's from my streams, just ignore him. Oh, I was not aware. Must have missed that part yesterday. I was late. But that was my fault. What's the best piece to use? It's kind of this. But that's... it's gridded. I mean, we've been using so many ungridded pieces. Who cares at this point? They're a little bit less convenient to work with, is all. But can't argue with results. Let's get rid of these so we can see a little better. I feel like this is one of those situations I got mod powers for. No. Thou shalt not abuse your mod powers. Unless it's like really, really funny. Why is it? Another reason why using grid pieces is not great. On a side note, me tired, which makes me feel really old since it's already so early. I mean, you are old. I don't know how old you are. I think you're older than me. Pretty sure that has been established at some point. Alright. Is that good? It needs to be bigger. Definitely needs to be bigger. Oops. Let's make that elongated. Actually, we can measure how long it should be. Why don't we do that? Let's take this and measure. 7 meters? Wow. That's longer than I expected. And that's 7 meters, like, horizontally. So, if we do this, so that's 2, 6. I almost was, like, thinking about what scale it should be because of Beeksebergen. So used to building at the scale. Pretty soon you'll also be in your late 20s. Oh god. Why did you put it like that? Why did you have to put it like that? No! You sweet summer children. That's 2 streams in a row. Like today and yesterday. Although yesterday was not my stream. There we're talking about being old. At least you're not as old as Eben. True. Very true. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, you should have. Alright, so that's more like it, I think. It's almost even... needs to be less... Alright, there's a couple of things going on here. Needs to be less... this, it needs to be thicker. Definitely. Now that we kind of know the scale of it. Oops. Wrong angle. At least Mike is older. Wow, uncalled for. Even 65? How'd you know? Such a good guess. I feel like it's slightly at an angle, right? Somehow when we flipped it, it messed up. But like, I'm not in a mood to fix it. I love building something that's so far away. I don't need to care about anything. Yeah, okay, that's why we didn't use that piece, right? Just double up on this one. Honestly, I don't even need to worry that much about things like Z-fighting, I think. Because you're not gonna see it. You're just not gonna, no one's ever gonna know. Except you guys. So shut up. How did this turn into a Bully Even stream? Well, first you showed up. Then you brought Jamie. Profit. It's not gonna work, Eben. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's slightly working. No, I'm fine with it. Even's trying to make me be more careful with my building. Yes, I am fine with it. Thank you. It's just a big building in the distance that you're not even gonna see because of trees. Oh, am I now? Bathing in sweat even. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Either we made our thing... We made our thing to... I think we need to do this. We'll leave bigger gaps. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need even bigger gaps. It's gonna be over there. And that's interesting. Now, I've been waking up sweaty enough from being sick last week. I had the worst. Like, you know, when you're sick, you start like having these weird dreams. So I've been, as I said I think last time we streamed, I mentioned I've been watching some. I just was doing one of the Shadow of the Colossus streams, which I need to show that clip. If you haven't been watching the gaming streams, I bought a capture card. We've been playing some other kinds of games. And now I need to find this freaking clip. Because it's the funniest thing. That's Spider-Man. Alright, it's at 1950 of this video. This is the best thing that I've ever seen in this game. I was just fighting this boss, as you do in the game, right? And then the boss managed to somehow scoop up my horse, which I've never seen happen, and I don't think it was ever intended to happen because this happened. And then it's just it's beautiful. Yeah, watch the gaming streams. It's gonna be fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Fever Dream. Oh, that's why they're called that. I'd never considered that. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah. No, so I've been watching Disney movies. And, good morning. I've been watching Disney movies. And I watched... Which movie did I watch before getting my first? When I got sick, that evening I watched... Was it Mulan? No. I think it was Mulan. I don't think it was Mulan. I watched Aladdin before I started talking about Disney movies. I guess it was Mulan. Did I dream about Mulan all night then? Like about being a woman in a Chinese army? I don't remember. I guess so. Mulan is great. It was great. I absolutely loved it. But I just did not... So imagine being stuck in a dream about... That's basically the plot of Mulan. All night. for 12 hours. 12 plus hours. I guess I dreamt about being a woman? I don't remember now. Is Mulan with or Without mush, with. I've been watching the good Disney movies. Not the fucking garbage that they've been pumping out recently. No, basically I've been going like, what's a movie that I've seen in my childhood but don't remember anything of? So yeah, Mulan was one of them. And then I also watched The Little Mermaid while sick in bed. And that one was also pretty good. I had a lot of fun with it. It's definitely very well put together, to say the least. Alright, so the other side has how many things? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that checks out. So if we just line up this. And then it almost checks out. I guess they do need to connect up in the middle. That would make sense. Maybe that would mean that they need to be more forward. Forward? Mine is Barbie. Oh, Bambi. I don't remember the mom getting shot. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, like, remembering things. Like... Was it... yeah, with The Little Mermaid, I was especially like... I did not remember anything about the ending. I was like, oh wow, how are they gonna resolve this? Now that Ursula's got the throne. Oh, this is a drama. I was pretty engaged. Good stuff. Oh. Yeah, it's probably fine. Oh, oops. Bring that along. Alright. So, another cool thing. Once you know the name of a building, I guess, do I know the name of the building? Philips hoofd, kantoor, hoogte. Like you can find out the height of it. Oh, here it is. See, this one's 66 meters high. So I'm guessing that this is already that. I'm guessing I had the foresight to measure that. Why is it? Hello, please come up, 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 up. Huh, I feel like I made it higher than 66 meters. What's up with that? Because that is definitely, yeah, that's definitely it. What are your sources for this, Wikipedia? Ooh. Look, it's a monument. That's why I was confused why, hey, Mr. Gomez. This is why I was confused that I thought it was destroyed, because it's a listed building. You'd think that over here it being a listed building would be like, I don't know, give some information about the building. That would be kind of interesting to learn about it? I guess not. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is 66 meters high. Or 61, whatever it said. Ah well, we'll just play around with it. We'll just play around with the height of it until we get something that looks decent for our purposes. Because I just want it to look nice in the background of our zoo. So let's do some more measurements. First things first, from here to the edge is like one meter, right? Yeah. So we're gonna be 1 meter off of, let's do this side. So basically what I want to do, okay, we need to think about a few things here. Because, really curious if Disney's gonna mess up the Lion King prequel. Oh, definitely. Because it's gonna be that CGI bullcrap. Okay, so what's the material kind of this? It's more concrete-like stuff, right? Yeah. So now we're gonna make the facades. Facade. Which I'm thinking it's just gonna be 1 meter, 2 meter, 1 meter, 2 meter, 1 meter, 2 meter, etc. Oh, there's actually windows at the top here. I hadn't noticed that. We can add those. We can add windows in the top. Just take all of this right up to here. And these ones go all the way up to the edge. So. And let's drag that up. Like so. And I guess these need to be a little bit lower down for that to work out. And then we can copy one of these and put it here. And on this side, it just needs to be... We're making progress. You know, the great thing about building a building like this is that once... Basically, for the next layer, right? We're only going to need to make one layer. Oh, right, this is limestone. I forgot. So once we've got one layer of the next segment down, we can just copy paste it 1 billion times and we're done. So that's the fun part. Now the less fun part is the fact that we can't regroup. Like I would like to do that in a different group, but that's not really possible. So we need to figure out a way to deal with that. But we'll do that when we get to it. What did I miss? The top is done. I don't know how long you've been gone, to be honest. So I think I actually want to use limestone for the front as well, because that looks pretty good. So we're gonna take a limestone piece, 1 meter. I'm gonna just change the color to something lighter gray with a bluish hue. What is this? This is a building. This is a building that used to be an office building for Philips. I feel like I don't need to explain what Philips is. I think it's a pretty well-known thing worldwide even. So, how wide should this be? 7 meters. Why is it always 7? What's with this building and 7 meters? It's very upsetting, this. How old is that building? Well, we just had the Wikipedia article open. And now we don't. Let's see. It was built in 1964. Alright, so we want it to be about this far out. Wait. I messed up. Because we need this to be aligned with this piece, and not the piece that we had it aligned with just now. So let's do that. Hey, Goron Gaming Giraffe here, just peeking in. I'll rewatch it later. Have a good stream. Thank you. Alright, so that should be over there. And this should be 7 meters out. Let's do that. So, something like this. Good enough. Now it would be useful if I could turn the grids on. Wait, we can actually. Because Planet Zoo has like this great feature. Wait, let's do that actually. Select grid. You can select the grid of a piece. And then, crap, you will move along the grid of that piece. The only problem is if you change the grid size, it'll... Never mind, it won't. I thought it was gonna mess up, but turns out it won't. There we go. And now we can go like this. So we have 1 meter overlap. See now, so now it's all perfect. That's great. That's old for being Philips. Usually Philips stuff don't survive that long. Alright, it was the setup for a joke. You know, that's also a joke that my dad always used to tell. He worked at Philips. So, they said that the abbreviation of Philips was... ja, dit doesn't work in English. Productie hopeloos. Ieder lampje is praktisch stuk. So that means production hopeless. Every light bulb is practically broken. Okay. Well, we just need to do the same thing on this side. So we'll take this, select its grid. Hello? Game? No, not 0. Alright, we'll do that. Put it on the other side. Yeah, I actually like that. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, I have to change the height instead of the other thing. Alright, so now that we have the thing, we can actually just take this out. So let's take this elsewhere. And by elsewhere I mean down. Or move the rest up. That also works. So let's do that. Let's do that because it seems easier. So I'm just gonna move that up and we'll deal with it later. Because now what we want to do is make one layer of windows. Where is my thing? One layer of these windows. And we kind of also want to flip this thing, right? Along the world axis. And put it on the other side. Ish. And this is only, we only need this for the front. So we can delete all of the back stuff, because that's just going to add up the piece count. I will put all of these buildings on the workshop, by the way. Like, I've made quite a few already, so I should actually get on that. But yeah, we don't need any of this stuff, really. Because that's just gonna disappear. Alright, so now it's going to be a very simple case of taking the emissive decal. Make sure you get the emissive decal, not the emissive window panel. The reason is, if we put them side by side, you can kind of already tell, but you can especially tell at night. The emissive window panel has a dark border around it, while the emissive decal panel is emissive all the way around. So it tiles, it stacks, you can do whatever you want with it, really. While this one, if you tile it, you get these like artifacts and it starts Z-fighting. So use the emissive decal panel when you're doing stuff like this. It's a lot better. I'm really glad that we got it in the Twilight pack, because they're a lot easier to work with. Let's get those in, and let's put them around all the way to the back, create some depth. Not sure if you're even going to see that depth at the distance that this building is going to be at, but it's worth a shot. And yeah, we can still group this up, because it's not made out of gridded items. So we can add this to the other group whenever we want. Alright, let's put that in. It's gonna be a fun one to customize. Like, turn off some but not all of the windows. Might prove difficult with this one. I only just now noticed that there's like those beams going kind of in front of the building. So it's actually really great that we measured this out, because I think if we take something like a pillar, I think these will be good. Yes! It's like the perfect size. Then we can take that down. Let's see how that lines up. Oh, that's perfect! Yeah, it touches the concrete, so that's like creating structural support or something. I'm not an architect. Well, we will be able to use those, so that's great. Alright, keep that in mind for later. Don't need to do that just yet. Because right now we're focusing on this stuff. Oops. I used the wrong one. Good thing I noticed. I did not follow my own advice. Goodbye window panel, hello decal panel. These are all decal panels, yes. Wow, I've been giving good tips throughout this stream, I feel like. We had the Z-fighting wall fix. We have emissive advice. Everyone's gonna walk away from the stream as a pro builder. All right, now Need to find a good piece to use for the custom windows. Which basically, I don't really mind, like I don't really care about the precision of these windows. And the most important thing is that you'll be able to see them. Now we can technically try to save on pieces by, because it's the same way, the same thing all the way down, right? So we could save on pieces by not doing it in this, because this is basically, this is going to be the piece that we're going to be copy pasting like a dozen times. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A dozen times. Yeah, we're gonna copy this a dozen times to get that, to get all the floors. So if I do the vertical things, then it'll be copied a dozen times. So technically we can save on some pieces if we were to use something like an 8-meter beam. Say we did this, right? We built the windows out of that. Or even this one. Probably wouldn't use that one though. So if we build the windows out of this, then we can save a lot of pieces. I don't know if I want to build the windows out of this, because they're a bit thick. But that might be a good thing, because that would mean, my bad, that would mean that we'd actually still be able to see them from a distance. As you could tell, they're already disappearing. So I think that's actually a good idea, to build them out of these. Which means, let's delete them, except for one. Because we'll just put them, we'll do it differently. How differently exactly? You'll see. But for now, what we do want to do then is the horizontal beam, which will be kind of at the bottom here. Like so. I think. And can we make that any more white? Can. It's got a pretty grungy texture. And now we'll just pull that through all the way. All right. There we have it. So that's actually gonna be it for our layer, which is pretty minimal. Oh no, wait. We have some stuff to do on this side still. Good thing I caught that just in time. Oh wait, no. You know, that's Justin Bieber, after he got in a freak mutant accident and he got superpowers to travel time, he became just in time. That's not my joke, I stole that. It's a Harry Partridge cartoon. I don't know if anyone here knows Harry Partridge. He is not kid friendly. Let's start off with that. But he makes cartoons. He's like a super talented animator that made some real good stuff. Especially his latest stuff, even though there is barely any of it, because he's like, he too is very much a perfectionist. So whenever he makes something, it takes ages to come out, and for a long time, he like didn't want to hire anyone to help him because he really enjoyed making stuff on his own. You shouldn't steal jokes again. This one was terrible. Yeah, I know. My own jokes are way better. Won't happen again. Alright, that should do. So let's get that. Let's put it in position. Something like this, I guess. Maybe like this. There we go. And now we are going to enable the grid. We're gonna copy, and we should be able to just paste a bunch of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There we go. That's already starting to look like something. So now it's just a case of filling out all the blanks. So we're gonna take this wall. We're gonna do something similar. Just gonna take that all the way down. Why is there a slight gap, I feel? See that? Ever so slight gap. Which actually... Yeah, no, that's something understandable. We're gonna go ahead, and this is where I really wish, it's so stupid that it's not a feature. I want to select all of these and copy them. But I can't. The game won't let me. Because for some reason you cannot edit FlexiColor selections. Like, just let me copy all these. Why? What's the big deal? Oh my god. I did not expect that to work. Alright, so let's move these down to there. And that'll solve that pretty much. And let's also move them up. That'll give it a nice ridge. At only triple the pieces. Alright, so let's try that again. So we disabled the grid again so we can move it up. We move it up slightly into that thing-ish. Enable the grid, and we're gonna count to 12 again. For a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And actually I should have gone for 13, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just hand select them all. Actually, there is a way. Yeah, there is a way. Wait. We can go back to this. We can select it. Then we can redo everything. And now we can just get the other one. That's a lot faster. Because now selecting all of these and deleting them is a lot easier. Alright, perfect. That's what we wanted. We got the building. So yeah, has anything else really interesting been happening? Yesterday I fed my crab, but like, that doesn't sound that interesting. I gave my pet food. No, he was sitting on like a little leaf, and for some reason, usually when they're sitting on a plant, they're not as skittish. Maybe it's because it's harder for them to climb away than to run away on solid ground. But he was just kind of sitting there, and even when I pulled up the lid, he didn't really move at all. So I grabbed like a little worm in my hand and I gave it to him, and he took it from my hand and he fed it up. He ate it up. He left, went to his little cave, and he started to nom nom nom. It was great. I absolutely love that. Okay, so we can take this. Sitting on that leaf. Yeah, the leaf's not here, I'm afraid. Alright, see if we can get this in. I feel like maybe, after all, the things should have been thicker. Maybe we should have gone for the big boy that we didn't want to use at first. But oh well. Can always go back and change them, because that's not the hard part. If you want to change something about the thing that you have to copy a bunch of times, then you might as well start over, basically. Because that's a lot of work to redo. Okay, there we go. Since we're gonna look at it from like down below, all of these holes don't really matter, so we're just gonna ignore those, and we're gonna go and do some beam things. So I'm gonna take one beam, actually gonna take two beams, we're going to split them, and now put them in the right spot. And we split for group. Yes, we did. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off grids. Oops. And we're gonna take a mud pillar. We are slowly running out of time, but I think we can finish before the stream ends. We've got about half an hour left, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we are nearing some sort of natural conclusion here. So let's go ahead and do this. Crap. Whatever. Actually, let's stop this madness. And 1, 2, 3. That's one too many. Yeah. Benefit of being in a separate group is that you can just... What the hell? What? What? There you go. Alright. And you can just select, like box select stuff without worrying about selecting half of your building. Okay. That is pretty good. There we go. And now we need to do the same thing over here. Let's just split that. Add it to our new group. We'll take away all of these mud pillars. Take away that thing that we don't need anymore. That was just to be able to make it a group. There we go. Okay, it's being weird again. I guess when just going from non-gridded to gridded, it gets a little confused. That's okay. Okay. 4 meters. Why are you like this? There we go. Just kind of fumble these around a bit to make them look semi-equal. It's the far side of the building, no one will see. And yeah, what I already noticed is that these don't go all the way to the bottom. There we go. And I guess we also need to do these sides. So let's take this. Go. Right. Alright, there's our nice thing. Now we can just let's start by adding that to our group again. Actually, no, that's the opposite of what we want to do, because we can now select them very easily. I messed it up, because they are spaced so perfectly that we can just perfectly slot them in between some, which will save us a lot of pieces. Except that it doesn't. Wait, how does that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. Must have miscounted. That's fine. That means that we're good now. Wow. That looks intense. The further away you go, the better it looks. Looks very industrial, which I guess is true. It should. So let's take these and put them in place. I think after that we're pretty much almost done. Because any other detail work is just gonna get lost in the distance. So there's really no point to it. I'm even wondering if these beams are gonna show up. Take 2 of them. See if we can get that lined up nicely. So today I booked a hotel for my trip to Berlin again. I booked the hotel in Berlin. Pretty important one. It was actually quite difficult. Like there was... I should have expected it, but Berlin was definitely more expensive than the other parts of Germany that I had been looking in so far. So that was less fun. So far I had been able to save a lot of money on hotels, but not in Berlin. Because it was hard to find something that, like, of course I was looking for something with parking. Because otherwise you're also paying a shit ton of money on parking your car in Berlin for like a week, basically. So yeah. Was a struggle, but I managed to find something decent, I hope. And I still have a cancellation, like I paid a bit extra so I could still cancel it, because you never know. Pretty interesting. The website I'm using like recognizes all of my bookings in Germany as one trip. Oh, this one's looking a bit off. All of these are looking a bit off. I must have made a mistake. Let's fix that. Should have noticed that sooner. Move them out a fair bit more. It's fine. It's fine. This is the It's Fine building. No one will tell building. Actually, if I were to... Wait, let's just do this real quick. Because that'll make it easier. No one? Nope, no one. You won't be able to tell anyone, otherwise I'll kill you. It has 2 meanings, you see. Alright. I don't think you will... You killing me... I don't think you killing me will be appreciated. Maybe not. Maybe not with this audience. That's true. But ain't that just a way? Eben! Domus just noticed. Alright. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Although, I might have other reasons why I want to quit streaming. That only one person knows of. And the only reason I'm being secretive about it is because he was as well. Generally, not a very secretive person. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when it's wise to talk about stuff. Oh, this isn't grouped up yet. Let's do that. Hope all is well with, I'm guessing, Eben. I'm guessing Domus still hasn't seen Eben in a while. Because there was a while where Eben was a bit absent. For some reason. The reason being in this stream. Or at least in the chat. Sorry for that. Wow, that's a lot of responsibility. All right, there we go. That's the top bit done. Big building. It has more stuff below it, but we're never gonna see it anyway. So why bother? So we can delete this. So according to Google then, this is the why is there a random floating window there? We don't like that. What? Huh? Wait. I don't like that. There's nothing missing. What? Huh? Even in all Plan Zoopies, we were having good times in Beyond Stars and would not hurt much. Yeah. Right, I don't know why this is here, but looks like we're not missing anything. Yeah, just a little bit of lag when deleting and putting back 3,000 pieces. It's forgivable, I'd say. We actually need to flippy flip these things, because you can actually see them from the other side. So we need at least, let's say at least 2 of them. Oh wait, let's do that from the bottom so that we don't select other stuff. Okay. And then we'll also take these, even though we can't really flippy flip them. It'll be, uh-oh. Okay, wait, try that one more time. All right, let's flippy flip and take that along. Something like this. Alright, there we go. That's what it should look like. So, according to Wikipedia, this building was 60-something meters tall. I don't... I do buy that, actually. Looking at that. Okay. That's a bummer, though. That definitely means that you won't be able to see it from our zoo. So it should be roughly over here. Ish. Now we need to do a couple of experiments. Because we're going to play around with that. We're going to stretch reality a little bit here. Always be Planko over Plan Zoo, but it doesn't mean I hate the other. Very much into a Plan Zoo. Do hope for a Planet Coaster 2 announcement. Hoping for you. Alright, so as you can see, when we're at the edge of the zoo, we don't see things. So we do want to move it at least a bit closer for that reason already. So I'm going to move it over here. Then, as we're over here, that's all good. Now, sightline wise, what does that mean for us? Means that it's completely gone. Alright. Good start, good start. I hope they still do piece by piece because of all the criticism it gets and the success of JW. Wait, success? Success? I surely not, right? Like, I guess the game sells well, but it's not the reason. It's not visible at all. It's not visible at all. That's funny. Oh, wait. Wait. I thought I saw something. It's just right there. Yeah, if you like peek up, it's there. Okay, we're definitely... If we move it even closer, it'll be bigger. Again, keeping an open mind to the mistakes they could make. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's see. How about now? Oh, that's more like it. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Just barely peeking above the trees. That's exactly what I had in mind. Yes. From over here, you'll be able to just see it through the branches like that. Because these houses are not going to be this tall. I think those are houses. Wait. Let's check that, actually. Because that's right here. Yeah, those are houses. There will be more trees around there, but overall, how does Google Earth Street View work? Ooh, what the fuck? This is very trippy. Okay, so there are going to be more trees there, but the houses are not that tall. So let's just put a row of trees. Because they are way taller than the houses. So we can do it something like that. But I was recreating a famous building that's hidden behind trees. I mean, the trees were already there. And we only spent like 2 hours. It's actually not that bad. I expected way worse. So let's see how much of this actually shows up. Let's dig this out. So it's gonna be houses, 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 but not. These are almost apartment building sized mounds. Okay. Where were we even? We were standing over here, looking through the branches. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, it's cool still. Even over here. Yeah. You'll see it, you'll see it. It's cool. I really like that. I really like that. So let's see what that looks like in the day. It's like the sun hitting it. Which is only a little bit every day. Is the angle right actually? Like, should it be... Should be perpendicular or parallel. It should be parallel to this road, which is basically this. Yeah, so that's fine. That means that it won't really be catching sunlight throughout most of the day, but early morning, sure. Ah, we fell in the hole. It's definitely visible. I like that a lot. I'm really happy with that. How does it look from like this approach? Oh yeah. It's just barely peeking over. I love that. And then in the aviary you don't see it anymore because it's behind the trees. Cool beans. I guess from up here you might be able to see it a bit. No, too much trees. Too many trees. It's a little Easter egg. It's a little Easter egg. That's all it needs to be. Alright, well, we accomplished what I wanted to accomplish this stream. So, I'm pretty happy. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go walk the dog and have some fun. I'll see you all in another stream maybe later this week. I really want to play Mario Galaxy live with you guys. So if anyone, if that sounds like your cup of tea, another console game stream, then feel free to hang out. Not sure when that's gonna be. Maybe Saturday? Friday? I don't know yet. But yeah, we'll probably have fun. So thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye bye!